Hey guys, welcome back to IluMind. Let's talk about a book that changed how millions think about money, one that sparked conversations in living rooms, classrooms, and offices around the world. Rich Dad, Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki isn't just a bestseller. It's a phenomenon that made people question everything they thought they knew about wealth. It's not a dry finance manual, but a story comparing two father figures, one highly educated but always struggling financially, the other a high school dropout who built real wealth through smart choices and bold thinking. The book's genius? It makes you question where your money goes, why your financial habits matter more than your job title, and how your mindset shapes your future. Kiyosaki uses simple, relatable stories from his childhood to break down complex ideas. No confusing jargon, just real talk about money, choices, and the lessons we pass down. He explains the difference between assets and liabilities, and why escaping the rat race is about building true financial freedom, not just earning a paycheck. Instead of giving you a list of rules, it teaches you how to think differently about money so you can make smarter decisions for yourself. Get ready to challenge your old beliefs, question your habits, and rethink everything you thought you knew about getting rich and building wealth. This is your invitation to take control of your financial future, starting with the ideas in this groundbreaking book. Why did Rich Dad Poor Dad become a global sensation? It spoke to regular people in plain language, not just the wealthy or financial experts. The timing was perfect. People were losing faith in job security and looking for new answers. Kiyosaki's advice was bold. Don't rely on a company for security, create your own. He challenged everything we were taught. Your house is not an asset. Savers are losers. The rich don't work for money. The book's storytelling, lessons through the eyes of a confused kid, made the ideas stick. Whether you agreed or not, you couldn't ignore it. That's why it's still on bookshelves decades later. At the heart of the book are two dads: Poor Dad, who is Kiyosaki's real father, and Rich Dad, his best friend's father. These two men shaped Kiyosaki's understanding of money and life in completely different ways, offering him contrasting lessons that would influence his future. Poor Dad was a well-educated man who valued academic achievement and believed that climbing the career ladder was the safest path to success. He encouraged Kiyosaki to study hard, get good grades, and find a secure job with benefits, thinking that a steady paycheck was the ultimate goal in life. Despite his hard work and careful saving, Poor Dad often felt anxious about money, always worrying about bills and the future. In contrast, Rich Dad, a school dropout who became a successful entrepreneur, taught Kiyosaki to focus on building assets and making money work for him, rather than working for money. He believed that while formal education prepares you to be a good employee, financial education is what truly leads to wealth and independence. Poor Dad's mindset was to say, "I can't afford that," immediately shutting down possibilities. Rich Dad, on the other hand, would always ask, "How can I afford that?" Turning every challenge into a chance to learn and grow. The difference between them was clear. One saw only obstacles and limitations, while the other saw opportunities and new paths to explore. That powerful shift in mindset from scarcity to possibility is the book's core lesson. and it's what sets the truly wealthy apart from everyone else. The two dads had opposite beliefs about money. Poor dad saw a job as security and a house as the ultimate asset. Rich dad saw jobs as temporary and a house as a liability because it takes money out of your pocket. Poor dad avoided risk and saved but lost to inflation. Rich dad embraced calculated risks and saw financial ignorance as the real danger. For poor dad, wealth meant a big salary and a nice house. For rich dad, it meant freedom, measured by how long you could live without working. One worked for money, the other made money work for him. That's the fundamental difference. Here's the lesson that shocked everyone. Know the difference between an asset and a liability. This fundamental understanding can change your financial future. Rich dad's rule is simple. Assets put money in your pocket, liabilities take it out. It's crucial to identify which is which. By that definition, your home isn't an asset. It drains your cash every month. Mortgage payments, maintenance, and property taxes all add up. If you own a rental property that pays you, that's an asset. It generates income and can appreciate in value over time. Most people buy liabilities thinking they're assets, then get stuck in the rat race. They work hard but never seem to get ahead. The rich focus on building assets, rental properties, stocks, businesses, while others accumulate debt. They understand the power of passive income. Use your job's income to buy assets, not liabilities. This strategic approach can lead to financial freedom. Over time, your assets generate income, which buys more assets. A cycle that builds real wealth. It's a snowball effect. That's how you plant your own money tree. Start small, be consistent, and watch your wealth grow. Schools teach math and history, but not how money works. Poor dad was brilliant academically, but financially lost. Rich dad argued that schools train you to be an employee, not to be rich. Financial literacy means understanding the language of money, how to read a financial statement. Without it, you're financially blind, no matter how much you earn. Many lottery winners and athletes go broke because they lack this knowledge. The solution: invest in your own financial education, read, find mentors, and learn by doing. Your mind is your greatest asset. Sharpen it, and you'll spot opportunities others miss. Poor dad worked for money. Rich dad made money work for him. The goal isn't just a paycheck, it's to build assets that earn for you even when you're not working. Kiyosaki learned this as a kid. Running a comic book library instead of working for pocket change. Your job is just a starting point. Use it to fund your asset building mission. Each dollar is an employee. Send it out to earn more for you. When your assets income covers your expenses, you're financially free. You can work if you want, but you don't have to. That's the finish line. Mind your own business means build your asset column, not just your career. Most people spend their lives building someone else's wealth. Your profession pays the bills, but your business, your assets, sets you free. Use your job to fund investments, stocks, real estate side hustles. Don't spend raises on new cars or gadgets. Buy assets instead. It's not about getting rich quick, but getting rich steadily. Kiyosaki did this. He sold copiers by day, invested in real estate by night. Eventually his assets paid more than his job. That's how you escape financial dependency. The ultimate lesson: your mind is your greatest asset. Wealth isn't about money, it's about financial intelligence and mindset. Keep learning, adapting, and questioning old beliefs. The financially free manage risk, learn from mistakes, and see opportunities where others see obstacles. Invest in your own education first. Books, mentors, real-world practice. Your financial statement is your real report card. In the end, the smartest people aren't those who never fail. They're the ones who learn and grow. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the video, do me a favor and let me know in the comments. You can also let me know which book summary you'd like to see next. See you next time.